Hi, everybody. Happy Easter. Oh, look, if I line up my head just right, I've got ears.
It's true.
We're both like, we didn't get anything for ears for Easter. I forgot. Welcome, Nathan and I threw this together. Well, we've been talking about it since Christmas and we still
I
couldn't
know.
last minute to do our Easter special. This is what our second or third year in a row we've done an Easter special. I don't remember now. At least the second. It might be the third
Yes.
time we've done it. So we always look forward to getting together to do these. We have got lots and
Uh,
lots and lots of
uh,
gifts for y'all. With one fantastic, fabulous gift that will be given last. And so you have to hang in there to the end of the show to get a chance for that one.
we might
And
have actually more prizes than people, hopefully.
at this point, yeah, well, I don't know. We've got 98 people in the chat already, so we're doing
Okay.
pretty good.
We have
Um,
more people than prizes.
Make sure that it's going to be a close run for the money on that one. Enter
Yes.
hashtag Easter. It doesn't matter, lowercase, uppercase. You can write Easter however you want. Just make sure you put the hashtag in Easter.
Yes.
Don't put a space between the two, put them together. Um, just like it's one word, just a hashtag, or what we used to call the pound sign. And it used to be the pound sign, and then there you go, hashtag Easter.
Easter.
I got it running along the bottom of the chat, and I put it in the chat myself because I tell y'all, I want to win the final giveaway.
We
So I
might not
put my
be
name in the hat too. I was like, I can't really do that, but I would really like to win the last one that we're going to give away. So we're going to do some easy 1, 2 card draws for everybody. Let's stay away from the political today.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't even go there. I didn't even watch the news yesterday, and I did a political show last night.
Oh,
And I was like, my brain hurts. I don't want to think about this. And so it's going to be uh, uh, personal questions. Simple 1, 2 question readings that we're gonna do for you. So um, you can just put the if you want a 1, 2 card read, put it in capital letters for me so that we can see it. We're simulcasting
yep.
also. So we're on my channel and we're on Nate's channel. That way we get more bang for the buck and more people in here. And if you're not subscribed to each other's channel, please go and subscribe to each other's channel. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna.
And regardless where you're watching, you have equal opportunity to win the prizes. It
That's
doesn't
right.
matter.
Yeah,
Yes.
doesn't matter because it's all combined together as long as you get the thing in. So this is Nate's information to his YouTube, to his website. Um, you could go to the website to look for his cards, his magazine, which, what did I do with it? His brand new magazine just came out, Third Wish magazine, and it's got all kinds of goodies in here, y'all. I got it last night. I'm like 3 pages in, and I'm still. It's like I'm gonna be reading on that for the rest of the week.
And it
Um,
will be a prize. It will be a
it's
paper
also going to
magazine
be a
and a
digital
digital.
copy or a paper copy. So we'll be giving away 2 magazines, one of each. Um, and so that'll be a lot of fun. And hashtag Easter, there you go. And let's see here. That's already up and done. A big thank you to the moderators on both my channel
Yes.
and Nate's channel. We could not do this without y'all. You
No.
are the backbone. You help keep everything kind of moving along and that kind of stuff. And so we are greatly appreciative of that. And after this afternoon, I'm going to have Andrew from Andrew Nikki Skincare is going to be on with me, and we're going to do a show this afternoon so we can talk about some of the new stuff he's got coming up in his company, new products and stuff. And I've got the mask. They got two masks right now, one for your face, one for your neck and chest, and I've got those. So I'll be able to, I've got those. I had them sitting out, and I had them charging up, so I could show everybody how they look. And that'll be at 2 o'clock Central Time this afternoon. And so um, real quick, Otter Spirit. I'm wearing a couple of the bracelets. I'm wearing the necklace, and there we go. And Jules handcrafted design. I'm wearing her earrings. I'm in the pink today, so I'm wearing her earrings that she made. She hand makes her own stuff, and so I'm excited to share that with everybody. Um, and I know a lot of times people don't like to see advertisements, but we don't get anything out of it. We're not getting paid for it. It's just when I find something that works and I'm proud of, I'm going to talk about it. When one of my members or one of my regular subscribers shares information for their channel or their products, if they have like an Etsy store or something, I'll share that so everybody can go and check it out. And that's how we support each other. And in the meantime, um, you should be able to star stuff, huh Nate?
I can't store or I can't share or store
Um, okay, let's see.
because you're the technically you're the host.
Okay, I thought you could star too, but I guess not. I just wanted to go to the top and kind of scroll down and make sure Nathan and I both also offer memberships. Um, those are those are paid. You pick what level you want. I have two levels. Nath, you have just one level or two
Three,
levels? Three
three.
levels. Okay. And I'm a member. You think I would know that? Um, I don't remember. Um, so you can do that, and I'm probably I, let me double check this before I say I'm going to do it. Um,
Oh,
uh,
Viviane said if you add me as co-host, I can star, but I don't know.
okay, and I will also be giving away 5 gift memberships in the show today. Um, and I'll just randomly at some point during the show, I will click, and it's all done by the algorithm. I don't have any control over who gets a free membership. Um, it's just whatever the algorithm picks, and you'll get a 1 month membership for free, and just in time for uh, my monthly Zoom meeting and my monthly live stream that I do for members. That's usually from like the middle of the month and towards the end of the month that I do those. So a big hello. If you want to call out some names, Nate, of who to say hello to
Well,
on
abs-
both of us, and I'm going to back up and try to star
no,
some
no,
stuff.
no. Well, I've seen a lot of familiar faces. Timothy, of course, Jackie B, Maria, Arlene, Tapioca, uh, of course, Lupe, thank you so much. Teresa, thank you so very much as well. Joanna and Galag. Sabrina is here, our joint friend. Lori, Maureen, uh, we have a lot of common friends. Christine, Sonia, Goldie, Violet, uh, Web of Light, Sky Dancer, of course, Christine, Great Big Carol, Florence, Pink Lady, and it's just so many. I don't want to
Yeah,
just
there's just a whole
do.
bunch. And
Yeah.
right now I'm getting a lot of hello, how are you? And hashtag Easter things. So that's good. Um, I just want to make sure if anybody put, can I have a reading, that I don't miss it. And that way I make sure I start. Um, let's see. Oh, that's one of your members, Angela. Angela.
Yes.
Um, she just hit her 4 month membership. Oh, congratulations. Good for
You.
you. Um, and of course, uh, tonight at 10 o'clock Central Time, yes, it starts that late, is my weekly slumber party. Anything goes. You get a one or two card pool of naughty or nice cards. And usually, and I have a panel, anywhere from 4 to 10 of us will be on air on the panel, and we all, you know, rotate around and do reads. It's just a lot of fun. It's a chance to be goofy and let everybody know that that you can do this and you can still be silly at the same time. It's
Mhm.
okay. And let's see here. All right, I am getting down to the bottom. I think let's see, I haven't come across any reading. No, no, no. Everybody's doing good. They're all putting in their hashtag Easter. Oh, there we go. Viviani, looks like you're gonna be first one on the readings. And
And I have two questions. I don't know if you see them, one from Angelag and one from Ethereal Light, but I don't know if you can see them.
uh, yeah, Angela and E
Joanna.
the real light. Yep, yep, yep. I
Okay,
see them
okay.
both. I see them both. Yeah, because everything shows up in the
It's
StreamYard chat.
searched. Okay.
Right. Um, and so whatever we're looking at on StreamYard, it's both channels combined. We now have 143 people in here, so that's fantastic. Um, okay, okay. Hippity hoppity, why don't you tell us some interesting stuff that's like in your magazine that covers Easter?
Yeah, well,
So
actually,
that way it's not just blank air and everybody's waiting for me to finish scrolling
yeah,
down the wrong thing.
there is actually an article about Easter and the symbolism of Easter. This is from Helen Harish Granny Ellen, and you can find her YouTube channel and subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Oh,
And basically,
absolutely.
yes, and lots of amazing readings. So this is actually her article on the symbolism of Easter, from everything from the egg and the bells and the cross and
When you
looking
want to
at
know stuff like that,
how
Helen is the person to go to, man.
she,
It just
yes, yes,
she's like your own personal encyclopedia Britannica. You give
historian.
her a topic and boom, she usually knows about it.
So
That's
that,
how Nathan and I met, was through
yes,
Helen. He's the one that introduced
absolutely.
us. So um,
Absolutely. And there's like a fabulous article here about how to connect with your angels and your guides. There's some really nice food recipes. Um, Let me find that out. This is a grain bowl.
oh yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
Uh, this
Make my
is
stomach growl. Why don't you
yeah,
hear?
a spring soup.
There you
Uh,
go.
and then there's a quiz for those of you who like quizzes. And the quiz this time is who's your spirit animal?
There you
So
go.
and do
Oh,
that.
awesome.
There's um, sacred geometry, an article on sacred geometry. The pictures are really, really.
Oh yeah, some beautiful artwork in there with the pictures. Um,
There's you might really be interested by that, Sherry. The using those shells for divination.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw something on that. I don't know. I guess about a month or two ago, I saw uh, it was like an article or something that popped up. Um, that it was maybe a paragraph long. It wasn't really into it. It was just kind of talking about it, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I mean, growing up on the Gulf Coast, I spent many a day in my youth at the beach picking up seashells, and bleaching them out and setting them out on the windowsills. Um, we used to go, we would swim out to, this is like in the Gulf of Mexico, off of the Florida coast there on the Gulf. And you could like swim out to the sandbar, and then that's where the deeper ocean would start.
Oh,
But you could swim out to the sandbar, and there would be like starfish and sand dollars all caught up in the sand on the
beautiful.
sandbar that was coming in from the deeper ocean, and they would get caught on the sandbar and didn't make it all the way to shore. And we would go out there with bags and collect them, and then bring them home and bleach them out and put them all out on the driveways to dry out. And then a week later, we'd go out to some of the beach parks and sell them to tourists.
Yes.
Anything to make a couple of bucks when we were kids, man. We were always looking for something. And
Yeah. And I don't want to forget there's an article from Kyle, who's also uh, someone who's amazing. We do readings with. She has a YouTube channel on past lives and recognizing elements in your current life that connects with your past life. So that's a channel you really want to check. Um, and her channel is Kyle Therese Cranston. And then also, last, I want to mention Tara, who's doing Ayurvedic medicine and yoga. And she has a YouTube channel that particularly have guides for each season, the spring, the winter, etc. And uh, her channel is Away from the World Tara. Okay.
all right, cool. Viviani, you said I can make him select him as co-host. Is that on YouTube or is that on StreamYard? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Hashtag Easter, y'all. Put that in, and you'll go in the drawing for all kinds of goodies. Uh, and we will. Oh my God, I think I'm actually to the end of the. Don't say it too loud, Sherry. Yeah, see there, chat just jumped. I think I'm getting duplicates here, but we'll figure it out when we start doing the lots of donations on Nate's channel. Thank y'all very much for doing that, and then
Thank
we're
you.
gonna go. Uh, all right, all right, all right. Let's see. Okay, the sun is going crazy. Last 36 hours. What is the sun doing that's crazy? All right, who knows about that kind of stuff? Speak up. That sounds like an astrological thing. I have no clue. Um, I usually go to Colleen the Cool Crone
Hmm.
or Sabrina Tree of Life Inner Guidance. They both do a lot of astrological stuff. Sabrina's really good at that.
Yep.
Ness does astrology, and I've not gotten her on the channel yet. We just haven't been able to connect, but I'm hoping to remedy that fairly soon. And okay, think I think we're just getting some. I think I'm just getting duplicates now. You only have to put your request for a reading in one time. You don't have to
once.
put it in. It makes a big help not to put it in and in and in
And I
and in.
think StreamYard removes the,
Yeah, once you win a prize, then your name gets kicked from
yes.
remaining prizes. So you only get one chance to win or one win, and then once you win something, then then you're good to go. All right. All right. I'm just gonna at this point, I'm just gonna stop here and we'll try to catch up. And let's see. First up, we've got an Angalog wants to know how does my April look? Message from my guides and angels, please, regarding a job or investment in a business. All right.
Oh, I'm getting good cards for you, Angelag. I'll get started, Sherry.
Yes,
Uh,
go ahead and get started.
First is the Ten of Pentacles. So for money investment, this is really a good time. And I get the start. Everything that you're doing now is for the long run, for the long term. This is going to be carrying you for the years to come. Even the Ten of Cups is there. So that tells you like good relationships and happiness. There's one warning, the Seven of Swords. Be careful people around you. There might be people that are not trustworthy or lying or setting traps. So everything looks fantastic and amazing, but you need to be very careful of people that might be around you that might not have your best interest.
There you go. Oh, all right. Well, the first thing I got from the personal predictions is celebrate success. So you're looking at upcoming successes
Yeah.
coming and you're going to be celebrating over that. And then I got freedom, release from pressure. So when you either get that job or find the investment to be able to work for yourself, that's going to open you up to a lot of freedoms. Freedom to move around, freedom to kind of do what you want, money in hand, so that you're not feeling like you're just spinning your wheels for no reason at all. And lastly, I got the page of Pentacles, which is a new job. Um, New job, new money, new ways to raise money. That's three really, really good cards there.
Yes.
Um, awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, and let's see here. Next up, we got Viviani, who would love a card reading, please. Just start a separate.
So, Viviani, you start with the Five of Wands. So, there's a tension that you're facing right now, either a conflict or a tension. But look what's coming, the Hierophant, meaning that you're finding a resolution to your particular problem. And then the Four of Pentacles, which tells you that you'll be stable, you'll be in a good place. And so you don't have to worry about anything, and you'll be financially stable. So, yes, this tension is there and spirits acknowledge it, but you're going to be okay. You'll be really okay.
Awesome. Okay. All right. I know I'm running behind here. Okay. First thing I got was release, letting go. So there may be some old things that are just kind of hanging around you that's blocking things up. You just got to release it and let it go. It doesn't feel like it's anything major. It just feels like it's some kind of maybe a little energy block of some kind. Um, then I got weakness, a foolish moment. Now, this does not necessarily mean anything bad. It just means that we all have those times when we feel a little weaker than we want to, and we may do or say something foolish in the spur of the moment. Just be aware of it. And if you catch yourself ahead of time, then you can prevent it from embarrassing you in front of others because you up and say something. And then I got the 10 of Pentacles. So that's kind of money in hand. You got money saved up, money stored up. That's more success. So that is also a very good card. Um, all right. Let's see here. Next up, we got E, the real light energy. Thank you for your donation. That's on Nate's channel. And are ETs borrowing my chickens? Well, that's a pendulum question for me. So,
And Joanna's saying, when I ask my higher self, I asked if they could return the latest one, and it came home.
oh, and they
So,
sent them back.
so there, she's right when they say borrowing because they take them and they return them.
Here you go. And for newcomers that are just coming in, make sure you enter hashtag Easter in the chat so that you are in the running for a lot of amazing gifts and giveaways that Nate and I have lined up for y'all. And
Okay.
I think I already got that one. Okay, let's see. Are ETs borrowing the real light energies chickens? I'm getting a no, but it's kind of like a let us think about it no. So maybe they are and they don't want to admit it. Maybe they don't want to be called out on it. So, will they return the chickens to E, the real light energy, unharmed? That's a big yes. So, whatever they're doing with the chickens, they're not hurting them and they're going to bring them back to E
No,
unharmed. So,
I got the high priestess. So this is indeed connecting with the moon, the stars, the ETs. The Six of Cups, it's friendly, friendly. And then the Queen of Pentacles, isn't that interesting? This is the Queen of Pentacles, and she had her rabbit. And so you can imagine that there could be chickens there. I don't know if those are ETs. There could be spirits that are not ETs. I know we're making kind of a weird distinction here, but that might be why Sherry got to know. There might not be technically ETs, but there might be
or maybe
spiritual.
they're not the ones taking them, but they make sure they get put back. There's
Yes,
always that, you know.
yes.
So that's a different question for a different day.
Yeah.
And thank you, E. I appreciate that. Um, Teresa Spriggs made a donation. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much,
Thank
Teresa.
you.
And that's very generous. And uh, Lupe Sylvester made a donation. Thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated. And then, okay, let's see. We just did one of yours. I want to grab one of my members here. Uh, Although we probably have a lot of the same. Maria, a general reading for finances for the next 3 months. Okay.
Well, things are looking good for you, Maria. I got the sun, so the summer particularly looked very, very nice. Ace of Pentacles, some new income, some new source of finances, and the Hierophant, getting support, getting peace. But to me, this is a card of protection. So it's looking very good.
Absolutely. The first thing I got was the Seven of Swords. So that could be maybe you need to take a closer look at your finances, make sure nobody's doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing or spending money that they shouldn't be spending. Just I would take a closer look financially, make sure everything's on the up and up and good to go. And then you got the sun. So that's a really good sign. Things moving forward, things very positive. Everything's out in the open, out under the light. You can't hide anything in the sun. So it lights up all areas. And then it ends with the Ace of Cups. Your cup runneth over. So that's also a card of abundance and a card of material wealth or maybe spiritual wealth. Doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could just be abundance in other ways that kind of help you deal with things that are going on. But your next 3 months look pretty good. So I would not worry about that at all. Um, and okay, next up we got be grateful. Son and wife are out of work.
With new baby, will there find new income source? So I got the Five of Wands. There's a real struggle, which we understand. Uh, the Five of Cups, there's disappointment, but in mind, three cups down, two cups up. So keep thinking positive because yes, there are disappointments, but there are also some positive news. King of Cups, I think actually the Sun that has more likely to find an opportunity anytime soon. So just stay strong. Spirits acknowledge the struggle and yes, some of those disappointments, but there's still some good news coming through.
All right. Okay, well, the first thing I got up here was the Seven of Cups. Now, this is a lot of options, a lot of different ways of looking at things. A lot of times people call it illusion delusion. You can get so overwhelmed with everything that you start deluding yourself as far as what's happening or what's going to happen next. So just keep an eye on everything and know that you've got several options. They've got several options. Options for new income, options for um, the health of the baby. Uh, I don't see anything negative coming up. And then I got inheritance left for you. So there's something that's going to be coming up sometime within the year. They're going to get some kind of an inheritance, maybe from a grandparent or, an uncle or an auntie or, something along those lines that suddenly they come into a little bit of money that's going to help them out. So that's a possibility. Doesn't mean it's going to happen that way. It's just a possibility. Um, and then I got a change in perspective. And that's very true because when you got a new baby in the house, your perspective changes on every damn thing. You can't, it's just like it's being overwhelmed, it feels like, because just so many things change. So just kind of roll with it. Don't tell them, just roll with it, keep looking. And I see them getting um, getting something coming along there. So, very much so. All right, let's see. And next up, we've got Rhonda Burhow. You would like a two-card reading for health this year. Okay. And then after Rhonda, why don't we do? Oh,
A draw. Yep.
yeah.
And so this is really the last chance, well, the last chance for this first draw to put your name in the hat, so to speak, by hashtagging Easter. If you're already done it, you don't have to redo it. They only will take one for each name. But this is the last chance for this first draw. Queen of Wands, Rhonda, that's actually putting you a little bit more in control of your health, which is better. And then Three of Wands, it's looking at 3 months. I would say that by the summer, things should get much better, where I see you kind of more with more energy. Let me put it this way.
Well, you got two really good cards. First thing I got for you was the Six of Wands. And so you're talking about victories, maybe an award, recognition, some kind of good news coming your way. It feels like I don't feel anything negative coming your way at all. I mean,
Oh,
this is really speaking to me that you've got some new stuff coming up, some being recognized for what you have done, for the hard work you've done. And then I got the Ace of Swords, which is new ideas, new beginnings, meeting new people. There are so many aspects of this, of something new coming along. Um, so it feels like whatever it is health wise, it feels like they're going to be able to figure out what it is and take care of it. And it's not going to be something that drags you down. Maybe you wind up having to take a new medication or something like that. Just make sure you go to see your doctors and do what they tell you to do, and all of that fun stuff. So, all right. So, what do you want to give away first, Nate?
well, what about the magazine? That
Okay.
paper magazine? Yeah.
The paper. Okay. So, make sure everybody put hashtag Easter in the chat, and let me go
You
over
wanna
here.
move the
Oh,
picture?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
And let's see here. I guess it would help if I like added the wheel. Let's see if I added the wheel to the thing. That's the wrong one.
last chance.
I want to do share screen, giveaway, share screen. Okay, we got it up and running. Okay, let's do our first draw.
Equal
This is
chances.
going to be for the paper version of
The
Nate's
magazine.
new Third Wish magazine.
Sonia.
Sonia, okay. Sonjah.
And Sonia,
13.
please email me your mailing address. Otherwise, I won't be able to get it to you. If you email me your address, I'll get it to you. And Sherry, you want to bring to the studio that picture?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, let me stop sharing for a minute.
Yes, here we go. That was yep.
There we go. Third Wish
Congratulations,
magazine.
Sonia.
So
Yes,
this is the magazine there. So
you're
very
welcome.
good, very good, very good. And all right, now how do I get that back on there? I want to. Okay, now we can go. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to normal. I got my buttons mixed up there. It took me a minute. Okay, so if you haven't entered hashtag Easter, make sure you do that. Where are we at? 41. Um, okay, we've got Joan Marie or Joanne Marie. Should I cancel my trip to Italy?
I feel like you're at a crossroad, Joan Marie, but I see you going forward with it, and I see a person around you.
Well, there you go. Somebody to go with you, or you might meet somebody there. Um, should Joanne cancel her trip to Italy in April? No, that's what I'm getting. No. So you keep your schedule. Don't get rid of your ticket. And let's see here. Next up, we've got Web of Light. Who would like two cards, please?
I got the sun again, which is positive news, positive energies, good summer, and the Seven of Pentacles, money, work, and I feel like it's an influx of money coming your way.
All right. Well, I got weakness, foolish moments came up again. So just be aware that there may be a hiccup in the road somewhere down the line, but nothing to really major to worry about because then I got everything goes in your favor. So you're going to have that little hiccup. You're going to get moved right on past it. And then everything's going to go right along in favor for what you want. So just work on it. Focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. And the rest should be fairly easy. Okay, let's see. Kimberly Davenport. I'm aiming to be debt free by next year. Am I on the right track? Yes. I just heard a very loud yes. Um,
Yeah, you stepping into a new energy.
Kimberly, on the right track to be debt free by next year. Oh, wow. You get a very strong yes.
Yes.
Very strong yes.
Hmm.
So, all right. Oh, let me write that name so I don't forget. And okay, you want to do another giveaway?
Yeah, of
We
course.
got a lot of them to give away. We might as well just
We
start.
have to keep giving.
I'm
And
telling you.
last chance for this second round. If you already put your the hashtag Easter in the first one, you already entered. You don't have to do it again. If only you
Exactly.
didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Once it's in there, that's it. All right. This one's going to be for a dowsing rod pack. It comes with the copper dowsing rods. It comes with an amethyst pendulum. It also comes pendulum, and it also comes with a reading board that you can hold your pendulum over. If you're, it's kind of like a beginner set. So as you're learning to use these other divination tools, then this is something that might really be something for you. And then whoever wins it, if you will just email me at swampvoices@gmail.com with your mailing address, and that way I can get that sent over to you. So let's see here.
Everyone loves it.
Oh, remove that. Add that. All right, let's go for another round here.
Round. Oh,
Oh, okay.
IRL.
IRL Hethsay Stoller. Oh, awesome. All right. Let's see what it says. IRLHESAYSTOHER. Okay. Please email me at swampvoices at gmail.com. If your email address has a different name than what we're seeing on screen, then add your screen name in the email so I know who you are and I can send you the right gift. And all you'll have to do is just send me your mailing address and everything so that we can get that taken care of.
You want to
Awesome.
do another one, Sherry? Let's do another
Yeah,
one.
yeah, let's do another one. You want to do one of your three decks that were donated?
Yeah, one actually, this is someone who's actually in the chat right now who contacted me to donate graciously, anonymously, three decks. And the first one, it's three Oracle decks. And the first one is the Guides from the Hidden Realms. And so this is a brand new deck, has not been touched or opened from a house.
All right. Very good. And if the person who donated it wins it, we will give you a different prize. We'll give you something else. No, you're not winning your own thing.
And I
Uh,
donated a reading to this person because of their donation. So this is
oh,
just
okay. There you go.
yeah,
Awesome. Okay, let's go again.
the guides from the hidden realms from a house.
Let's see who we got.
Barb.
Barbiel. All right.
So please email me the third wish info at gmail.com and I will transmit your mailing address to the generous donor.
Very, very good. Okay. All right. Well, let's do another reading here. And then we'll give away something else again. Okay. Acadian Proud, my Cajun cousin. How will my big event next Thursday that I have been planning go?
I think you're a little bit worried about the Two of Swords. You don't know, you still have maybe at certain point some decisions that haven't been made. Um, Temperance, go with the flow. Don't worry. Take it easy. Nine of Pentacles, it will go just fine. Actually, I felt like it will be a success, but I feel like there may be something where you need to make a last minute decision and just go with it. Trust your gut.
There you go. All right. Well, the first thing I got was the Nine of Pentacles. So that's kind of showing financial gain, self sufficiency. I feel like this is saying you're going to be very successful this Thursday for this event that you've got. Um, and then I got the Three of Pentacles. So that's uh, teamwork, collaborative work. You may have been working with others on this, and I think that they will also be uh, uh, celebrated in whatever it is that y'all have done. And then I got the Four of Cups, which can sometimes make you feel a little apathetic. You get worried. You're thinking, it's not quite good enough. It is good enough. Don't worry about that. Um, So I've got good cards for you. I think you're going to do great. I don't see any really big missteps coming up on that. Um, all right. That was Acadian. Okay. And let's see. Hashtag Easter, put it in. Okay. We've got Mar Domingue. Dom, can't think
Dominguez.
it out. Domingue. Thank you for the donation. Any three things you want to tell me?
Tell me. I let you start first.
Okay. Freedom, a release from pressure. So that's one thing that you got coming for you. Um, there may be a confrontation coming up, some kind of conflict. Just try to know that with the release from pressure, you can resolve this without a lot of difficulty. Just be aware that you may be butting heads with somebody, and so you might have to find a more diplomatic approach to things. And then I got you are loved, little kitten there holding on to looks like some flowers or something. You are loved in your heart. So there's somebody out there that cares a lot about you, and they know that they have a lot of faith in you. That's what I'm picking up on. A lot of faith in what you have going on in your life right now. All right, Nate.
Uh,
Um,
First card is strength. You have a lot of strength. There's some new opportunities that are coming your way, Marta. And the Four Swords. Maybe spirits suggest that you take a little bit of a rest.
all right, very good. And let's see. Let's do one more, and then we'll do another drawing. Let's see. I want to make sure there's no more. Okay, Jay Farragon.
What do you see for my youngest daughter's future after high school's graduation?
Okay.
This is her Page of Wands. I felt like there's a little bit of a struggle. I feel like this is more of an internal struggle in terms of what she wants to do. She feels more limited than what actually she can do because I see her working. I see actually her working with a group of people or involved socially and at work and making money.
Absolutely. The first thing I got was goes in your favor. So
Yep.
that lines right up with what Nate was talking about. She's going to have some stuff lined up and going to be able to do probably walk into a job. May not be her dream job, but it'll be a good job. She can learn a lot of good skills at. And then I got birth a new situation. So she's birthing a new situation now. She's graduating. So that's an old thing passing away. She's got moving on into the real world. And that it seems to me that's telling me that she's going to birth a new situation. She's got some good prospects coming up as far as finding a job or finding a direction in what she wants to do. Um, she may choose college. She might get a scholarship or two to give her an opportunity to do that. Um, so that's always a big possibility there. Let's see. You want to do
Maybe two.
another
With
giveaway?
yeah, the next one would be the magazine, but the digital format.
Okay. All right. So I can't put them both up on the screen at the same time, but all right. Draw again. So this is for a digital copy of Nate's new magazine. It just came out. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Mala.
Malena.
I'll just stop at Mala.
Yes.
And contact Nate. He'll tell you how best to contact him.
You just email me. I'm gonna put my email, and then if you email me, I'll just email you that copy. It will be real easy.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do another one. How about let's go for the Angel Whisper
Oh,
cards. So this will be an angel deck that you can be drawing for. All right, let's get the next one going here. Who's next?
oh,
Roman.
Roman,
Okay,
congratulations.
awesome. Oh, DXY. My buddy Roman, he comes on the slumber party with me a lot. So, Roman, you got my email. You know how to get in touch with me. Just send me your mailing address, so we can I can get that sent out to you as soon as possible.
We can do another one.
Okay. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
What about this?
All right, for the Voices of the Whales Oracle deck,
Oh, and the
this
book.
is a beautiful, beautiful Oracle deck. Absolutely. And the book that goes with it. Um, that's a real prize. It's a beautiful deck. I use it a lot. Um, okay,
And
here we go. Let's see who gets it.
Tara.
Tara of the Heaths. Okay.
And if you want to see the cards, I put every now and then the image in video format, anime, on my YouTube channel, and it's it's really beautiful how they can turn the card into a little movie, mini movie.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, it's awesome what they do with that. That is so cool. It's like you see the card come to life and everything's moving and floating
yeah,
and spinning, and it's really really cool. Um,
I saw a message from Maureen saying I didn't see my name, on the wheel. We're not saying everyone's name. There's 180 people on the wheel, and they're not showing
212, yeah,
the
yeah.
180 people.
There's like
Yes.
180 people now that's on the wheel, and it just starts flipping through them, and then it pops out a name.
They
So
show maybe 15 names, but the 180 people are on the wheel. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it shows. Yeah, it marks in there how many that's shown up. So all right, let's see. Olwyn Walker. What's most important for me to know for the rest of the month?
Okay.
Get lots of rest, brush your teeth every day, go for a walk.
Well, there's certainly a need for balance. I have the justice card. I do not really get the sense like there's any kind of legal problems. It's more of a sense of balance. So make sure that you have balance between everything you do, in what you're eating, in your activity level, in your everything you do in moderation and in balance. And then you'll finish the month, they're telling me, as the empress, like really in control of all your energies. And it also talks about abundance. I got the hermit too, which means like it might also be a time for you to study and learn.
Absolutely. All right. First thing we got was the Empress, which is, that's new creations, abundance, new things coming along. It's very strong, divine feminine power with this. Followed by the King of Swords, which is someone that's very strategical thinking. Um, you have the ability to be able to look forward at a project and be able to map it out and go, okay, it's this, this, and this. Nate, are you frozen or
Am I?
not? Okay, because your picture looked frozen. I was like, move for me. And the last thing we got was the Hierophant, which is this kind of represents just traditional ways of doing things, traditional ways of thinking. Um, this could relate to the fact that it's Easter weekend, and that's a very traditional um, uh, way of being. A lot of people have very set family, um, very set family traditions and whatnot that you I'd come with a word pretty soon, but the rest of the month looks good for you. You've got a lot of abundance coming your way. You just have to be prepared for it. Nath, I think you're frozen. No, you're moving. Okay, never mind. Um, Sometimes you get real still on me, and I'm like, is he still there? Oh wow, Acadian Broad says she just found out she's going to be a grandmama in October.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! That's awesome. You're gonna be a brand new grandmama. All right, I know we already did Viviani. Um, just making sure. And thank you, Real Light Energy. I tried to subscribe to everybody that I can. Um, as soon as I know somebody's got a new channel, I go and subscribe. I watch a few videos, and then you'll get an email from me saying, "Would you like to come on the channel and share something?" Um, so that's kind of the way I do things. I like to be able to let new channels, newer
Mm,
faces,
yes,
and put them out there so everybody else can see them. Because if it hadn't been for the ones that have been doing this for a while, doing that for me, I never would
very
have,
much.
never, ever um, uh, would have gotten ahead or even moved forward enough to do anything. Okay, Virgo's groove. Will he turn out to be good for me, for and to me? Okay, let's take a look at that. I'm assuming you're talking about a new
Relationship.
boyfriend or relationship. And actually, that's a very important question to ask. Is not only good for you, but good to you. Um, you want to be with somebody that respects you and supports you, not does bad things. Okay. First thing I got was the King of Pentacles. So this feels like this is a very solid and practical kind of person. So they may be very black and white. They kind of just move right down the road straight. They're not deviating anywhere. But that's okay because at least they're focused on getting to where they want to go, and that can be a good thing. And then I got the Queen of Cups, which this is the nurturing person, the one that brings the emotions into the relationship and the care and the responses to one another. So you kind of have these two right here just balancing each other out. It's a good balance there. And then I got connection beyond the physical. So this is saying that yeah, y'all are gonna make a connection. It looks like things are moving along. It may go slow, may go fast, but just trust your instincts and know that as long as they treat you with respect and care, then that's a good person to get to know.
Mhm.
What
I
about
got
you?
a strength, which I think that's actually a good sign. That connection seems very strong. The Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords tell me, and those cards are a little bit dark, but I like them anyways. You can maybe see them a little bit here. Um, is tell me that Virgo's Grove, it's a complete change of energy. It's also telling you to make sure that you take the time to turn the page, to release old energies before you fully move into this new energy. So that's very important.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Maybe
Um,
a
let's
prize.
do, you've got a new member.
Thank you, Maria. Welcome.
Welcome to the, you're going to love it. Nate has a great channel, good memberships, lots of shows he does for everybody. He does a lot more than I'm able to do simply because I still work a full time job, 10 hours a day. So this is my weekend job that I do. Um, and
Oh, thank
Maria
you,
Pappy
Maria.
gave you a donation. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
And all right, let's do a giveaway.
What about the second oracle deck that this generous person
Oh,
gave?
okay, the 22 Archangel.
Archangels, yeah, 22 archangels. It's a hay house, fully wrapped up deck, brand new, that someone
I
here is giving away. Yep.
I have that deck, y'all. It
Oh, you
is
do.
awesome. I have yeah, it's buried over in the bookcase somewhere. I haven't used it in a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I pulled it out. But it's a great deck to win. Um, all right, here we go. Let's see. Christina
Christina,
Maria Dolphin. Cool.
make sure you email me your mailing address so we can send you your prize. I'm gonna repost my email, and all you need to do, Christina, is send me your mailing
Here
address.
you go. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give away, I'm doing an email reading for a giveaway. Um, you send me one to three questions, and I'll do a reading on it, and I'll email you back the response within 72 hours of you sending it to me. Um, and so, and then let's see. Didn't you say you were doing an email reading too, Nate?
A video reading for
A
three
video
questions.
reading.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So we can do those
Um,
two back to back. I'm
all
fine with.
right. So this one's for an email reading from me and Willow Breeze. Okay. Congratulations. kindly email me at swampvoices@gmail.com. That way we can you can set up to send me your questions, and I can get a reading done for you and send it back to you. Let's see. All right, and now we're going to do one from Nate. Is doing a three
It's a three
question
question
reading.
Mateo reading. Yeah.
All right, let's see who gets Nate's reading. Nate gives awesome readings, y'all. Ah, Ice Melts by Love. Very
Love,
good.
congratulations. So same thing, email me your three question at this email address.
Very good. All right. Yay, yay, yay. And hashtag Easter. There we go. Okay, we have thank you for the donation. This is on Nate's channel. Um, my daughter got in University of Florida and Boston University. Which path is best for her? Merci beaucoup. Um, okay. Hmm. Okay, well, for the University of Florida, I got the King of Pentacles, which is this could be a very solid and practical choice to make. Um, very, she'll find the major she wants to go into, and everything looks like it's going to just flow right along, cut and dry. And then I looked at at Boston University, and I got the Hermit, and that's usually someone that's kind of is going within a lot of self reflection, a lot of intuitive understandings. And I think Boston may bring out some of her more spiritual side. Um, it may also bring out a greater awareness of the country and the founding of the country because of the fact that it's Boston University. And Boston was one of the main cities back in the beginning of the US of A. And that's where the Tea Party was held at, was Boston Tea Party. Um, when people went on the ships and tossed the tea into the water, which made it no good because they were protesting taxation without representation. So kind of the precursor to our American Revolution. Um, so I don't see anything bad for either pick, but they're going to kind of come at her in different ways. Um, okay. And did you read already?
No,
Right.
really quick, it feels to me like Boston is a better option. I feel like actually she will go to Boston. I felt she will be very happy with her choice. I think she find more of her own community there. It's not like Florida is bad, but the cards were not suggesting of her move. So I would say Boston.
Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Thank
Um, let's see. Tiny Tips made a donation. Thank you very kindly.
you.
Um, and Pamela Rosa made a donation. Thank you very kindly. Um, E, the Real Light Energy, gifted Nathe gifted 5 memberships to Nate's channel.
Thank
That's
you.
fantastic.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank you.
very much. Um, and let's see, Florence Severary Houston has been a member for 4 months. When will I converse with Alessandro face to face? Oh, any man with the name Alessandro is worth meeting face to face. That just that the name alone speaks kind of a Italian mafia god type character is what I always see in my brain. That or someone from Central or South America that just like curls your toes. So I read far too many romance novels, y'all. Okay, I
I
I I, I own up to that.
I got the Queen of Cups, and I don't know if this is Florence or Sherry, but you know.
Oh my goodness, I got soulmate. That's what came up. So this may be the one you're waiting for. This is your soulmate. Um, if it doesn't work out that way, don't hold me responsible. I just that's what it says, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Spirit
and I
knows
got
better than me.
and I got the world, which is 21 within 21 days.
There you go. That's talk about moving right along. Um, all right, let's do another giveaway.
What about the last deck that was donated by this very generous person, which
Okay, the
uh,
law of
the
attraction
Law of
deck.
Attraction Oracle. This is also a Hay House fully wrapped deck, brand new.
Absolutely. All right, and we're drawing.
Ni-
Nina R. Okay.
So email me your mailing address, Nina, so I can send this to the generous donor.
Very good. All right. And then I have a, let's see, I have to take this down for a minute. I have the
The
Key
key.
Oracle deck for a giveaway. Some beautiful, beautiful cards. Comes, I believe it comes with the guidebook. So, and that's an Amazon. It's going to come directly from Amazon. So it's all packaged and wrapped, and you don't have to worry about any of that. Whoever wins, please shoot me an email at swampvoices@gmail.com with your physical mailing address so I can have the gift sent to you. And let's see here. Let's do another run. Draw again for the Key Oracle deck.
Connie.
Connie Maxim. All right. Connie Maxim. J1W. Okay, Connie, please email me swampvoices@gmail.com with your mailing address wherever you get your packages and your mail at. And that way I can put that information in on Amazon and it'll go directly to you from Amazon. So awesome. That's a really cool deck. Um, all righty then. Let's see. And let's go back. Ooh, so many to pick from. We got a lot of duplicates here. I'm trying to go through. Sky Dancer, to you, will I be accepted by the people at 165 Street? Oh, it's a social club. Okay. I was like, what's 165 Street? Okay. Sky Dancer be accepted at the 165 Street Club.
I'm getting a yes. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Empress. You're the queen.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Right. All right. Cards are jumping. Look out. All right. Well, I got hidden searching for the truth. So it sounds like it's a private club that you would have to belong to. So make sure you look into any of the hidden aspects of that club, that it's not something once you're in the door you can't get out of kind of thing. I don't feel that, but it's
No.
just a precautionary tale. It says be open to receive. So that seems to me like that's talking about, yeah, you're gonna get accepted there. And then I got the Knight of Cups, and this is your knight in shining armor, and very romantic. I think that you will really shine at this club. Um, you're going to be very admired. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good choice for you. Um, a very good choice for you. All right, all right. Let's see here. Try to get you. Okay, Nate. Time matters. Thank you for your donation. You think you can write a magazine with the eclipses class you're doing?
And I've responded to Time Matters. The classes
Okay.
with the clips is available on my YouTube channel. It's pre-recorded, so you didn't miss anything. Anyone can
Yeah.
go. You just get to the playlist, and there are like 4 or 5 um, episodes. And this month we'll have an extra episode from Sabrina, who's doing the runes with the particular month. So just go to my channel, find the playlist, and there you didn't miss anything. It's available on demand.
Easy peasy. All right. Teresa Spriggs, what are some Louisiana traditions for Easter? Louisiana is a very Catholic state.
Mhm.
We don't have counties here. We have parishes because it's the whole layout of the state was built around the Catholic Church. We had first the Spaniards were here, and then the French were here, and then um, the American government bought Louisiana as part of the Louisiana Purchase, which included like Louisiana, Texas, and then you just go straight up the middle of the country all the way to Canada. That was basically the Louisiana Purchase. It was all of those states that they bought. Um, but Louisiana got refined down into one state that stuck very close to Catholic traditions. So a lot of what they do, a lot of the Cajun people, the majority of Cajun people are Catholic. So a lot of our celebration revolves around the Catholic Church and what they do. There's usually an Easter morning service, or what they call a sunrise service. They usually have special things to do for the children. Um, like Easter egg rolls and hunts and stuff. Just depends on what parish you're in, how active that particular church is in your area. But pretty much it's the same as it is everywhere else in the country, except We're just more Catholic heavy here. You know, it's like being in Boston. They tend to be more Catholic heavy there too. So there's more of a religious over overlaying of everything. So, but
Since
thank
we
you
are
for
on
the
that,
question, Teresa.
since we're on the religious aspect, we can give
Yeah, yeah,
away.
yeah.
Hmm.
Let's do another giveaway. We're going to give away the Mystical Tarot of the
Of the
Saints,
saints.
Nate's Tarot deck, which is a fantastic deck, y'all. It is beautiful. Um, all right, drawing, drawing, drawing. Old Windwalker.
Okay.
Awesome.
Congratulations, and all you need to do is email me your mailing address.
There you go. All right, let's see. And then
Are
I've
we left
got,
with
we've
the?
got two things left. I've got the blank deck.
Oh yeah,
Um, I had, all right, let me remove that. Let me remove that. I had picked out, I know Nate taught a class a while back on how to create your own tarot or oracle deck. There are other readers in the community that have also done similar types of classes, explaining what to do and how to do it. There are a lot of people who have created their own decks. They may not sell them to anybody or offer them to the public. They create their own deck that they use themselves. I know Marina has a deck. Back in the beginning, when she first started doing readings, she created her own deck. It's not for sale. Nobody else has one. She created one deck and one deck or only, and it's one that she uses. So there's a lot of options you can do with this. Or if you know somebody else who's very creative who might want to make their own deck, this would make for a good birthday present or Christmas present coming up. So we're going to do a draw for the blank tarot deck. Let's add this back to the screen and draw again.
Naomi.
Naomi and V. Okay. All right, Naomi. Shoot me an email, swampvoices@gmail.com, with your mailing address, and then that way I can have that sent over to you as soon as possible. And thank you very much. We,
Congratulations.
we appreciate it. Congratulations. Um, all right, we got a lot of donations here I want to get to. Um, Fairy Cat Forest donated a message from
Yeah,
her guides or his guides. It might be a he, maybe not a she. Um,
I got the Six of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving, and then the Queen of Pentacles, which is usually the woman who gets uh, receive something. It feels to me like this is a good period of abundance for you, Fairy.
okay, well, the first thing that came up was abandoned, left behind. So, um, and to go along with this was dilemma in a bind. And so this feels very much like your guides are just kind of giving you a heads up. They're saying there may be some issues coming along, something you need to deal with. Maybe it's something you've avoided dealing with this because most of us don't like confrontations. But this feels very much like face it head on, deal with it so you can move past it, and then things are going to kind of straighten out and start going your way again. but you got an issue or two that's just kind of stunting your growth, so to speak. They're just kind of there and in the way, and your guides are trying to remind you it's time to deal with this. Let's see. And Nate, you got a new member,
Oh, thank you, Terry.
Pete
Pete
Terry.
Terry.
So,
Welcome, welcome.
very good. And let's see.
Iris.
Iris Caballero would thank you for the donation, and we're traveling to Vegas. Oh, you're gonna love Hawaii.
Oh,
Um,
I don't see any problem for you, Iris. I got the star. This is hopes and dream and the protection from the star. For swords, nothing feels like uneventful.
all right. Well, starting out, I get um, the Page of Wands, which is a new project, new creative idea. So it seems like when you go and travel, it's going to spark up the creative juices in your mind and help you make a decision over um, kind of over which way to go. And then I get the Five of Wands. This is talking about conflict. So um, this could just be conflict on getting to the airport. Maybe there's an issue. The plane gets held for a little bit, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. It feels like there may be a few hiccups in the excuse me, in the flight path, but you should be good after that. And then I get the Eight of Cups. This is somebody moving forward, moving on with their life. He's got all those cups and he's standing there looking out at the horizon like, all right, what do I conquer next? That's what that feels like. It feels like very much like a conquering card that's just showing you you've got great things coming your way. Um, all right. Let's see here. And I said this earlier, Time Matters
Time
donated 5 gift memberships for Nate's channel.
Thank you.
Very good. Beth Sasalato is donated a super sticker, $4.99. Thank you very much. Um, let's see. We've got Desert Flower made a super sticker for $5. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
She also became a new member. Um, oh, it looks like on my channel. Cool. Awesome, awesome.
Well done. Yes.
And let's see here. Um, we got Gretchen Burton. I always feel like moving to Baker City, Oregon, or am always stopped. Should I let go of the dream? Never let go of your dreams.
No.
I don't care what happens. Never, ever, ever let go of your dreams.
Page of Wands, new beginning. Ten of Swords, end of a cycle. Page of Swords, keep pushing forward. You can't let go the dream. No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay, it says avoid or keep to yourself. So this feels like this is going to be an internal decision that you're going to make. It's not going to be a decision that, a family council is called in and everybody discusses if you should or if you shouldn't. This is a decision that you and you alone are going to have to make. And then I had to go, journey is over. So whatever your decision is, whether if it's to go on to Oregon or stay in Ohio, it's going to be your decision. Excuse me, and your decision alone. So that's very good. And then we get I got the Page of Wands, So again, you're talking about new projects, new creative ideas, new thought patterns coming in. It feels like regardless of which direction you go in, you're going to be successful at it. So go for the thing that talks to you the most, you know. If it's not going to make a big difference of where you go as much as what you may be doing going forward with your life, this is a really good one because this one is,
A life-changing event.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I couldn't think of the word. Okay. And
And just a heads up, Sherry, that I need to go at the top of the hour because I have a
yep,
show. Yep.
me too. I got another show too. So I'm
Okay.
trying to get through the
Yeah,
donations.
that's fine.
Um, those that made that donated money, I'm going through to y'all. If if y'all want, I'll be back on at 2 o'clock Central Time with Andrew. And we may have time for a couple of questions. I can't guarantee that. But tonight at the Slumber Party, 10 p.m. Central Time, you're welcome to come and join us, especially if you're brand new. And uh, one or two card, it's usually a two-card draw, naughty or nice, whichever one you want. And you can always tell me that you had tried to get in a question on here with us today and just we ran out of time and couldn't get to you. So,
And
and that'll be
if you donated and we didn't get to your question, just repost it in the comments, and I'll make sure that I answer
yeah,
you.
yeah. That way we'll make sure that we get it to you. So, um, all right. And Shirley Mearson may have a reading for the rest of April. Thank you for your donation.
And you really want to stay for the last prize.
Yes, yes. Y'all don't want to leave early. We're getting ready to do the last prize. I think that's the only thing left to give away.
A big
And
prize.
I want it, but I can't win it. So it's not fair.
Shirley, a reading for the rest of April. Page of Wands, I see you active and busy. Knight of Pentacles, money is coming, but this is the slowest knight in the deck. So it's coming, but a little bit on the slow side. And then the Empress, you'll stay in control, you have abundance. This is a good month for you, Shirley.
Well, the first thing I got was the world. So this just feels like there's going to be a lot of expansion going on. If not physically with you going places, then mentally with you going there through your mind. Watching travel logs or whatnot, um, cooking shows where they do different cuisine from different countries. There are ways to feel like you're going to another country without actually having to pack up and go to another country. Um, but I feel very much like April is going to be, it's going to kind of be your month. Now, I did get the Ten of Wands, so that's just a burden. You've been carrying a lot of excess burden. And it just feels like it's time to let it go. Just let it go. Um, and then lastly, I got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's on that big giant stag. So that has a lot of symbolism to it of leadership and uh, excuse me, moving ahead, new ideas, new things happening. Um, Altogether, it's a very positive reading. I feel good for you for this. Absolutely. All right. All right, we did that one. This was Laurel. Will I get the money for needed aid for my house? Will Laura get the money for needed aid for her house?
Oh, the world, I'm getting a yes. Look at the hand giving you the
I'm
eight.
getting a yes. Yeah, I got a yes too with mine. So there you go. All right. Lois Rogers, thank you for the donation. And do my guides have a message for me for the rest of April?
April. Creativity. This is a really good card for you where you can put some creative projects, playfulness. So this is really time for you to really have fun. Have fun. Ordinariness. I actually love this card. Go in nature, have fun, be creative, enjoy, play games. The spirits really want you to enjoy and have fun.
I got adventure, journey. You're going on a trip and you're going to have so much fun. It's not even funny. Um, that's what I got for you, Lois. And Roberta made a super sticker. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And all right, we got 10 till. Y'all ready to do the final one? Our big giant. I don't think I have a drum roll. Let me check.
Last chance. Hurry
Uh,
up. Easter. Hashtag Easter. You really don't want to miss that opportunity.
sounds. Oh, here we go.
Oh, good.
All right, let's do that one. I like that. So
What is
for our
it?
for our final giveaway, we have the fantastical, wonderful, beautiful Miss Linda G. Comanche Psychic, who is donated a 30-minute reading with her. And as those of you who have been around for a while, you know Linda doesn't do personal readings anymore, except as a giveaway to someone in her membership or something like this, where she comes in and donates a reading. And she donated a 30-minute reading to me and Nate to give away for Easter. This is the one that I want to win, but I can't win it because I'm the host of the show. So, real quick, make sure that you've got hashtag Easter in the chat, and we'll give it a second here. I'm going to play. All righty then. Let's hit that draw again button. Boom.
Melody.
Melody Fraser. Oh, awesome. Okay, Melody, if you would email me swampvoices@gmail.com, and I can let you know exactly what information Linda wants from you to do your reading. Melody Fraser, 6759. All right. Well, we did
All
all of our
right.
giveaways.
Wow.
That's a lot. Um, and this was a lot of fun. We didn't get to quite as many questions as we wanted to, but we had a lot of really good questions, y'all.
Yes.
So, I mean,
So,
we had over 200 people in the chat combined, and so that's really great. And Nathan and I will be back together.
and
We will
make
be
sure.
back together on next Saturday, the 11th of April, at 11 a.m. Same cat bat time, same bat channel, and it'll be we'll be on Nate's channel. We're gonna do a deep dive. That's a pre-recorded show, and then he releases it. After he gets it all uploaded and everything done to it, and then once it processes through YouTube, he'll send me a link, and then I can post it up on my channel, and that way y'all can see what we do our deep dive on. Those are usually political or world event. So if there's something between now and next Saturday that you would really like us to read on, as soon as we post um, something on our post page for that show, uh, pop in a question, and or I tell you what, put in the comments here. I mean, you have to go look for
Yeah.
anything. After the show is over, go. This is after the show is over. Go in and leave a comment, and just say in the comment that uh,
Here is
maybe
a
a
topic
topic, a
I would
couple of
like.
ideas of what you want us to read on, and it may be stuff that we're already looking into. It's not like we have that much to talk about, right? Just sort of like end of the world, and we're all going to hell in a handbasket, as my grandmother used to say.
But
She
we
also
thank
used to say, if all your friends jump off the bridge, are you going to join them? Yeah.
we want to thank you all for being with us. If you came to from my channel to this simulcast, just do us a big favor and make sure you're subscribed on Cherry's channel and vice
And
versa.
vice versa, if you're from my channel, please go over to Nate's channel and subscribe there. Subscribing is free, y'all. It doesn't cost anything to
Same.
subscribe. Nate and I are on every week. He's on a lot more than I am because I'm working, but this is not my full time job yet. I got a few more years to go before I can officially retire and then do this full time. Um, but for now, most of my stuff is on the weekends. I have a couple of regular shows during the week. Um, and Nate has shows all the time. If you go in and subscribe, and then you hit that little bell that'll pop up, and it'll give you a drop down box, and you click all. Then every time we go live, every time we post a video, every time we post a community message on our post page, you get notified of it. And so but you have to make sure you click on the little notification bell and click all. And then that way you'll just get a little notice that we put something down. And I love you added happy to that. So great big happy Easter to everybody. Thank y'all so much for spending your Easter Saturday with us and letting us do lots of giveaways. We had a lot of good giveaways this go round. So
And
um,
I'm doing a giveaway show tomorrow, actually Easter
there
Sunday,
you go.
for
So
the
he's got
launch
more
of
stuff to
the
give away.
magazine. So more giveaways tomorrow. Check, it will be a live event, same kind of event for the launch of the magazine. So you can join me. I
Yep.
believe
And
2 Eastern.
if you don't remember what you won or who to contact and you're not sure, just shoot me an email, swampvoices@gmail.com, and say, I won something. This is my channel name, but I don't remember what I won or who to contact. I wrote everybody down. So if nothing else, you can just email me and I will get the information to you so you can set everything up. And a great big thank you to our moderators, Jackie and Viviani and Mirror Dragon,
Yes,
and uh, they're just all kinds of folks here
thank you.
that mod for us. Y'all are what makes this possible, or we would go absolutely bonkers. Um, Andrew, how you doing, my darling? Um, that's Andrew in Germany, Andrew. That's our jazz player. He's a jazz musician, y'all. You should. Last time he came on the channel, he played his saxophone for us. So I was just thinking about you yesterday, Andrew. Thinking I need to email him and see how he's doing. I hadn't heard from you in a little while. So I'll email you later or tomorrow, one or the other. Um, So looks like Linda just went live to give away her member readings. So or gives she gives away two readings in May, one to a subscriber, one to a member. And so I'm gonna go click over there and see if I get lucky, and maybe I'll actually want a reading after all. And anything else, Nate, you want to talk about?
No, thank you for being here. I need to go, but thank you all very, very much. And I'll see you soon. See you, Sherry. We'll email each other.
Yep, absolutely. All right, love you guys. Thank you. Happy Easter.